We're here.
We are back?
Are we back?
It's
In
time.
this day and age?
In this economy?
Yeah. Rusty, what are we doing today?
We're playing Scarlet Hollow. This is a spooky game by Abby Howard.
Are you saying it's a spooky Halloween
It's
episode?
a spooky Halloween episode.
I'm even wearing my spooky Halloween shirt.
He is.
I'm in costume as cosplay Commander Shepard.
And I'm here too.
Abby Howard is a phenomenal artist.
You might know her from Junior Scientist Power Hour, and
Another Spoons comic.
if you have been on internet culture, you've probably seen a meme from.
You have probably seen her work and not even known it.
Yeah.
Go check her out. She's great. This is just chapter 1. I don't know for sure if there have been other chapters. I think there are. I know that they are working on them. I believe the game is not finished. But
The game may not be finished, but you are.
no,
See, it's a spooky Halloween episode because I murdered him.
we don't know anything about this game other than that
I
it was
have to keep
made
it up
by Abby Howard. I haven't touched it. They haven't touched it. I don't think you guys had even heard of it.
I had heard of it because I follow her on Twitter and stuff, but horror games are nothing I've ever particularly cared about. So
I haven't ever heard of it. I have no idea what's about to happen at all.
So we need a name.
Blimpus.
Blimpus it is. You live in the city of
Wumpus.
Blimpus.
Blimpus from Blimpus, son of Blimpus.
Live in the city of
Charleston Chew.
Charleston. Chew. Are we going to be he, they, or she?
I need the list too.
Nathan, hand me your phone.
Let me get a thing. You go up. I mean, I could have rolled for him, but he needs that tactile sensation.
We will be he, him.
Select 2 traits. We can have a powerful build. We can be mystical. We can talk to animals. We can be street smart. We can be hot. We can be book smart. We can have a keen eye.
Is hot mean attractive?
It clearly means spicy.
Attractive and charming.
We can hover over. So hot is attractive and charming. Natural flirt. People will either want to be you or be with you. For book smart, we can be well-read and rational, possess a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. Talented researcher. Keen eye is going to be observant, picks up on vibes, understands others' perspectives. Be street smart, know how to lie and when you're being lied to, slick and convincing. No door can hold you. Talk to animals. You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. Mystical, strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Or powerful build. Strong and athletic. The pinnacle of fitness and intimidating presence. Tough as nails.
Guys, what are we?
Well, I know that I have a keen eye. So I would say there's one. The joke is, I have terrible eyes.
Yeah.
Will you make up for it with those enormous glasses?
They're stupid expensive.
Truly thick boys.
They are. And
Knowing Abby Howard, I kind of want to click talk to animals.
That seems like it would like that's that one that would obviously open up different dialogue options for us. So yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So we notice good and we talk to animals. All right.
confirm.
Blimpus, go! Okay, we're gonna play with the cameras here for a minute.
While you're doing that, you jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted.
Oh, I need to...
Click back into the game, Rusty. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with the countless late-night stops and seedy depots, and felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of her mother, your aunt, seemed like something that you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. That is not Charleston Chew.
So, anyway, I was saying...
Oh, no. Oh, no. I want to, yeah. He's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago.
I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing.
Oh, I hate him.
Wait, what? Dude, what's wrong with you? Hell yeah, sounds awesome. Remain silent.
I would either do, dude, what's wrong with you, or remain silent. Because fuck that guy.
Dude, what's wrong with you? Pushing joggers into the harbor? That's awful. What if they drowned?
Yeah, I was such a shithead back then. Well, I'm still a bit of a shithead. But hey, Po Buddy's perfect.
Po Buddy's nerfect.
I want to, yeah.
That shirt. Oh my god.
So this girl came up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot. I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor on her own. We didn't even have to push her.
This dude is truly a piece of shit.
We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked and she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Even though that was about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and geez, you ever get so mad you want to, like, kill somebody?
I want to, yeah. Like, it tells you that we're threatening him. I feel like someone want to kill somebody right now. I never feel that way, no. Oh yeah, all the time. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you? Just smile and pretend he didn't say that.
I would probably say, dude, what the fuck? So I would say, seriously, what the hell is wrong with you?
Why are you telling me this? I've never felt that way about another person, and I find it alarming that you have. What the hell is wrong with you?
You're young. You'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart one day. It changes a person. Makes you think they'll never... things you've never thought that they could do. Oh, they could. I honestly could have killed that woman.
That woman that you're pretty serious with.
I want to, yeah.
Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now. So I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. Holy shit.
So if you want to establish a guy as a douche, How you doing there, bud?
but I don't know if I'm like into that stuff. So I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I always wanted to go there.
You know who else would want to go? The mother to my child. Ooh, we have a keen eye option because we're a keen eye bin. Do you love her enough to make this work? You're a monster. Haha,
Well,
that's interesting.
We have the keen eye option.
Yeah, I think we lean towards those.
Yeah.
You were so worked up by the thought of losing her that you wanted to kill her. But now that she's giving birth to a child you created together, you're planning on running off? Even if you love her, think about whether or not that love is strong enough that you'd be able to handle raising a kid together. Think about how your actions are going to impact his life and whether removing yourself would be better for him in the long run.
Yeah, good stuff to think about.
I want to, yeah.
Anyways, where did you say you were headed?
I didn't. Scarlet Hollow, just a small town. You probably haven't heard of it. Don't answer.
Living in a lonely world. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty
Yeah.
good on I didn't.
I didn't.
Ha! No need to be nasty. I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna follow you off this bus or anything.
Oh my god, he's gonna follow us off the bus.
I want to, yeah.
So, if you aren't getting off at my stop, you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, they call it these parts.
Fuck, he knows.
That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody gets off that way, though, come to think of it. I had a couple of buddies who went up there for work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see, and their jobs listed or two on the board around here.
So we're gonna get there, and we're gonna call it the Holler, and everybody's gonna be like, "What are you talking about? Nobody calls it that."
I never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it.
They all died.
Haven't heard from them in a while. Now that I think about it, I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there.
Is the horror game just we go on Facebook?
It is a horror game right now.
Yeah. I hope they didn't die.
I want to, yeah. He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you.
Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I've got something for you. I am the worst human being.
Is that a I want to, yeah shirt? The stranger rifles through his backpack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts.
Dripping.
Inventory. 1 bag of drippy nuts.
I bet you're wondering how I wound up here.
You're really making use of that soundboard, huh?
The worst part is the sound of the dripping nuts. Alright.
Those would make me want to, yeah.
I can't have you talking about the dripping nuts on stream, Ian.
Well, Rusty, here we are.
They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me.
Oh god, this is our health potion.
Plus, they're dripping all over my bag, and I don't want to carry them anymore.
Tip. Sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. Nice, I love boiled peanuts. Take the peanuts. No thanks. Screw you and screw your peanuts. Actually, I'm allergic to peanuts. Eat the peanuts.
I don't know what to do.
Let's just take the peanuts.
I guess the neutralist thing is take the peanuts. This guy might literally kill us if we say no thanks.
You take the peanuts. Thanks.
You're welcome. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend.
And just like that, the stranger is gone.
Dripping.
I no longer want to
Maybe you could finally get some sleep. Next up, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line.
Almost there. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Throughout this, though, for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind.
Let's see.
Hey, Blimpus.
Hey, Blimpus.
You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. For your boiled peanuts as a condolence. Hey, Tabitha, give your condolences, remain silent. What was that other one? Looks like somebody needs a hug.
I would just say, hey, Tabitha.
Hey, Tabitha.
Come on, let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to.
Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk.
Oh, nice.
You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic.
Oh, weird.
It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip, dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Explore, how are you holding up? Explore, I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh?
Oof.
Explore, so the funeral. Explore, I can't believe we never actually met before this. Or remain silent.
I would do... maybe so the funeral.
I don't know. I kind of want Tabitha to like us. And starting with So the Funeral seems like...
Well, I don't feel like...
Say, how are you holding up seems like it would be the most compassionate.
Yeah, that's where I'm leaning.
The thing I'm thinking about it is that, like, obviously we've never met this person, and asking this person we've never met, how are you holding up, can be a little...
I mean, just like...
Yeah, let's just bring up the funeral instead. She looks major grump.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do how are you holding up.
All right.
How are you holding up?
Fine.
Keen eye. Are you sure? You seem tense. You know you can talk to me, right? I lost my mom too. Okay, but if that ever changes... Phew! Good to hear.
I think we keen eye.
Are you sure? You seem tense.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're all right? You seem tense. You know, you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar when my own mom passed.
We have to combine them.
She tenses up even more at the mention of your mom before letting out a heavy sigh. Maybe it's a sore spot for her. You quickly apologize. I'm sorry. Now that's probably not what you're looking to hear right now.
Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine. Really. Look how stringy and unwashed my hair is. I'm clearly great. Just brings us back here. So do we want to do So the Funeral? I can't believe we've never... I kind of like that.
Yeah. I can't believe we've never actually met before this.
Yup. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess.
That was unnecessary. There's bad blood. Is there bad blood between us? I wish I'd known about you. Haha, yeah! Dead Moms Club! Remain silent.
I would do the is the bad blood or I wish I had known you.
I kind of like I wish I had known about you.
That seems to be the most neutral answer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, remain silent is pretty...
Yeah. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you.
Whatever. What's done is done. Do we want to keep going, or do we...
I don't think it's rude to ask about the funeral now that we've kind of, like, established something. So the funeral, it's on Sunday, right?
Yep. Like I told you.
Geez, that's almost a whole week. Need any help planning? Have you worked out all the details yet? Remain silent.
I would do need any help planning or have you worked out all the details yet?
Do you need any help planning? If you ever need help with errands or scheduling, feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy.
It's actually been fine. Just need the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. We're not going to say this, right?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road.
Oh, this is precarious.
And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramp apartments in gray cities. Gray cities like Charleston Chew. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words.
Oof.
The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruin. You stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside. You can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. As soon as you enter, you're hit with a blast of dusty air. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind.
Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being.
Cool, thanks. So you live here? It's beautiful. Lie, it's beautiful. This place is falling apart. I thought y'all were loaded. Can't you afford to fix this dump? Remain silent.
I would probably in this place say cool.
So wait,
thanks.
we're keen-eyeing talks to animals, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to remember our other ability.
Yeah, talks to animals. I would probably just say cool thanks because I don't want to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to upset anything.
Cool, thanks.
Let's just get the tour over with. Follow me.
You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps.
Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. Haven't ever experienced that. If you need any food, there's fixins for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you.
Tip. Some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Explore. Someone cleans this place? Explore. This place is nasty. Explore. It's nice. Explore. Lie. It's perfect. Explore. Awesome. I love PB&J. Explore. Is there someone in town to buy food? Explore. What if I want ice cream? All right, what's next? So if we had said we were allergic to peanuts earlier, that means we wouldn't have been able to eat.
I would ask, is there somewhere in town to buy food?
Yeah.
I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries?
No. Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I wouldn't be going with you.
General store? How very folksy. But I'm your guest. Oh, but I didn't actually budget for groceries this week. Sweet, thanks.
I would just say,
Yeah.
Sweet, thanks.
Cool. Good talk.
I wouldn't choose any of those. Maybe it's nice, but
I want to talk to the cat. This is so nice. It's much bigger than what I'm used to in the city. Is that a kitchen island?
Actually, straight up, I would be excited about a kitchen island.
It is. Thank you. Aw.
Oh, she's
nice
softening up a little bit. Look at her face.
Chipping away at that crusty exterior.
We're gonna have a friend.
hopefully.
All right, what next?
All right, what's next on the tour?
Bathroom. Follow me.
Great. It's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Talk to animals. Approach the cat. Yeah! Suddenly, this is a great game. Look at the chonkness.
Don't try to pet Frou Frou. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Ne mi parle pas.
So wait, we can talk to animals, but the animals speak like human languages? What kind of bullshit superpower is this?
How dare you give me a superpower that I can't understand? Sorry.
Must look like an insane person.
Sorry,
Walk
I
up to a
don't
cat
speak
and meows at us. Sorry, I don't speak French.
But that's clearly the answer.
Sorry, little lady. Je ne parle pas François.
Of course. How typically American. I shall debase myself by speaking your tongue. But only so that I might insult you directly to your face, you uncultured swine.
Okay, yeah, it is a cat.
Nathan, you wanted to talk to animals, right?
Yeah.
And then, when you tried to talk to the first animal, he spoke French.
Yeah.
Then when you said you didn't speak French, immediately insulted you.
Haha,
Is
very
this
funny.
the experience we wanted? Because this is the experience I wanted.
Yeah.
Haha, very funny. Her name sounds French. Stop wasting my time and let's finish the tour.
Once again, follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors.
Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must.
It's a nasty, wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and the mystery stains paint the floor.
Nasty and wretched are what you want your bathroom to be.
Explore. Who exactly uses this bathroom? Wait, are you sure this toilet works? Explore. This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. Explore. Lie. I like this bathroom. Never mind.
I don't need to go.
I would lift the toilet seat was an option down there.
Yeah. I think that's what we do. We just... Oh.
Scram, fellas. The jig is up.
We can talk to bugs.
We can talk to animals. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. Use the facilities. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing. And this is a good place as any. You do what must and rejoin your cousin in the hall.
Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me.
You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot, it has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage.
This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful.
The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't get the hang your clothes up, but you can use it to, use the dresser. It should be empty. Explore, keen eye. What's with all the boxes? Explore. This room is amazing. Explore. What a dump. Explore. Seems a little dusty. Explore. Lie. This room is nice. Thank you. Explore. Who used to sleep here? I guess I'll start to get settled. Remain silent.
I would do the keen eye.
Boy, we got keen eye.
Yep.
What's with all the boxes?
Old family stuff.
Offer to help move them? What kind of family stuff? Okay, I won't press you.
I would either offer or just not press.
Yeah.
I would offer to help move.
You need help moving them? Eyes you up and down for a moment.
No.
Well,
I actually kind of like this. The room does look nice. It's got the fancy bed.
yeah.
Paintings.
I think this room is amazing is a little much.
But it's not lie.
No, we can just go straight to, I guess I'll start to get settled, or
Okay.
remain silent. Guess I start to get settled.
Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. You chuckle at the word duties. Don't expect to see much of me.
Tip, some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths. Some right away, others down the line. Explore, keen eye. There is bad blood between our moms, but there doesn't have to be between us. Where are you going? What am I supposed to do while you're gone? Are you sure you can't take the day off? Did I do something wrong? Are you sure you're okay? I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. Let Tabitha leave. You should get that keen eye. I don't know what happened between when my mom left, but that has nothing to do with me. You asked me to come here, and you're acting all pissed off that I actually came. Can we just start fresh, now that we're just us?
Okay. I'm sorry I've been testy since you got here. You haven't done anything wrong. I'm just under a lot of pressure right now. Please just stay out of my hair until later, okay? I have work to do.
What kind of work do you do? Where are you going? What am I supposed to do while you're gone? Are you sure you can't take the day off? I won't keep you.
We unlocked what kind of work do you do, so I think we should
Yeah, I
grab
think-
that.
Yeah.
I am curious. What kind of work do you do?
I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Oh. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long.
See that opens like tells us the story.
Yeah.
I didn't know we own a coal mine. Hashtag girl boss.
Okay, that's really funny.
I really want to do that.
We can.
I didn't know we owned a coal mine. Seems a little
I'm just genuinely curious.
presumptuous.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn, I can't believe you're in your 20s already running a coal mine. Talk about hashtag girl boss.
Don't patronize me. I know you have nothing to your name, Blimpus. Any other inane questions before I leave? Okay with just letting her leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decided to let Tabitha leave for work.
Are we all set then? I'll see you tonight.
Cousin leaves through the front door. Now it's just you and the sprawling, decrepit estate. The PB&J sounds great right now. Settle in your room. Go straight for the forbidden wings of the estate. I'm sure out of town.
A PB&G sounds great right now because I want to shit talk this cat.
You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and the moans of this ancient place. A PB&J sounds exactly what you need to take the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, even given the state of the place. The aggressive growls in your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, jelly, bread, plates, and a knife. Let's talk to that cat.
Let's shit talk this cat.
Talk to that cat. Frou-Frou hisses as you draw near and remains firmly in place. You might want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Oh, sorry.
You might want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you. Go away.
Offer her your boiled peanuts. Do you like living here? Do you know what's in the sealed off part of the estate? Can you tell me about Tabitha? Can you tell me about my aunt?
Offer the peanuts.
You extend your arm and offer Frou-Frou your bag of boiled peanuts as a token of peace. I feel like we got off to the wrong foot. Want our boiled peanuts?
Mon Dieu. No.
Do you like living here? Do you know what's in the sealed off part of the estate? Can you tell me about Tabitha? Can you tell me about my aunt? Back away.
I feel like this cat's probably not going to tell us anything, but I want to try one of these to see what we can do.
I would ask about Tabitha. Can you tell me about my cousin? It's the first time I've ever met her. Spare me your life. Oh, sorry.
Spare me your life story. Tabitha at least knows not to bother me. If you won't take the hint, I suppose I'll have to take things into my own hands.
Frou-Frou lunges at your hand and bites you hard. You back away.
Fucking cat. I would search the pantry.
As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door, reading Janie Stay Out in all caps. Below it, a separate handwriting, all the words Okie dokie. You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Examine the old takeout. Check the mayonnaise. Take the jelly. Grab ice cream. Close the fridge. You reach for the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. It's either purchased specifically for you, or a jelly is one of the few things in the kitchen Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is a plate, a knife, bread, and some peanut butter. Better close this fridge and keep looking. You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Search the fridge, search the pantry, search the cabinets. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Explore, keen eye, look closer. You squint in the darkness of the pantry.
Oh, that's a face, huh?
Molded bread and single book lies with a forgotten thin layer of dust on its cover. You pick it up. You flip to a bookmarked page. Teddy's favorite.
No.
Calf's brain. Ugh. Both calf brain and aspic are unappetizing enough on their own, and you can only imagine how vile the combination of the two might be. What kind of person would call this their favorite food? No wonder your mom ran far, far away from this place. You shut the book and put it back in its place. Take the bread, take the peanut butter. You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great, one step closer to a satisfying snack. All you need now is a plate, a knife, and some peanut butter. Take the peanut butter. Jiff!
It's pronounced GIF.
This one probably is. The king of nut butters, and only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. The only things you need now are a plate and knife. Explore. Examine the mac and cheese. You close the pantry door as best as you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Search the fridge, search the pantry, search the cabinets, check the garden. The cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware, and oddly enough, the utensils. Grab a plate and butter knife. Grab a bowl. Grab the mug. Examine the shot glass. Examine the plate and a butter knife. There's the last ingredient you need to do PB&J. Time to get to work.
Examine the mug.
I was blown away at Blowing Rock, NC. So your aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it was only a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home.
I would do the shot glass.
You close the cabinet and look at the rest of the kitchen. Make that PB&J. Despite the state of the horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations, you can feed yourself. A job well done. Get an achievement. All that hassle and it took you less than 1 minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Search the fridge, search the pantry, search the cabinets, check out the garden.
I would check out the garden.
You wanted to look at the shot glass?
Yeah.
Examine the shot glass. I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Pearl Ann, so this wasn't from her 50th. From the few stories you heard from your mom, Pearl Ann wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Keen eye, maybe it belongs to Janie. You imagine she might need an alcoholic beverage to get through cleaning this place, especially with Tabitha's sour face peering over her shoulder. You close the cabinet and look back at the rest of the kitchen. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It may not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper?
Nobody.
Explore the garden. Return to the kitchen. You wander further
You
into the garden.
die.
It's quiet out here. Return to the kitchen. Head back inside and close the door behind you. Congratulations, you've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Settle into your room. Investigate the forbidden wings of the estate. Might as well head to town. Keep exploring the kitchen.
I think I would...
Yeah, we should unpack. Now that you've finally eaten, the aches and pains of your journey have started to sink deep into your bones. You stumble up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance to your room. Explore, take a nap. You've earned it. Put your spare clothes in the dresser. Check out the closet. Look out the window. Examine the paintings in the wall. That's enough. We should put our clothes away. You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within. It's quiet, but angry.
Okay.
Afraid! Oh, sorry. Somebody else would be the opossum.
Afraid.
Scroll back up to that first option. I fwend. No hurt. What is in the sealed off part of the estate? You wrench open. What's in there? Oh, what's your name, little guy? What are you doing in my drawers? I'm Blimpus.
Dustin.
I like Dustin. Can you move, please? I want to put my clothes in here. What's in the forbidden wings? There's a door with a bunch of locks and chains on it. How do we know that?
Offer him the boiled peanuts.
Can you tell me about a human? You hold out your still dripping bag of boiled peanuts. Afraid death comes over for Dustin. You close the drawer. You might as well leave Dustin be.
Afraid.
You open the top drawer. It's empty. Let's go to places you'll find to put your clothes.
Death comes for Dustin.
What's the peanuts?
Based on the state of the house, you wonder if you have been better keeping off your clothes than a nice clean bag. There's no going back now. Take a nap. You've earned it. Check out the closet. Look out the window. Examine the painting on the wall.
I would absolutely check out the closet. Oh,
You can see why your cousin said, hey, you shouldn't put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in here.
Afraid. Death comes for Dolly.
Pick up the doll. Leave it be.
Oh.
Now, go ahead, pick it up. That's the worst that could happen.
The doll.
Oh, this.
Of course, you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. The foot reads, Property of Alexandra. No need to carry this around with you. You close the closet behind you. Take a nap. You've earned it. Look out the window. Examine the painting on the wall.
I want to look out the window and examine the painting. I don't know about a nap.
You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and start and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and would do whatever is needed to return it to its former glory. And once it's all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have had a little goldfish in it, and drink floral tea while enjoying the bird song. Yes, you definitely do that. Just not right now. Examine the painting on the wall. This must be an old relative of yours. Very old, judging by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you've barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood for conversation.
She won't be.
Take a nap. You've earned it. That's enough.
Do we nap?
Well, we were very sleepy on the bus, so we must be very
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah, let's do it.
And we've had a delicious peanut butter and jelly. You immediately collapse onto the bed. You're tired enough that being alone in a strange new place won't stop you from passing out. Or so you thought. You cough as a small cloud of dust rises up from the mattress. These sheets might be fresh, but everything beneath them might have been around to see the dawn of civilization. You try and settle in, but the bed is lumpy in strange places, and you can feel the springs pressing through the fabric.
Afraid! Afraid! You hear from the mattress.
You might be tired, but you're far from tired enough to get in more than a few minutes of uncomfortable napping. That's enough. Doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. Investigate the forbidden wings of the estate. Might as well head to town. If it were me, I would head to town.
I would too.
Now that you're settled in, there's not much left for you to do here other than to head out and explore town. You do just that. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. Only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of that tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. And again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. It's really pretty out here. Continue down the path. Finally, you made it back into town.
This is a normal town.
The holler, as that guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, the windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave.
That's probably fine.
It's almost certainly fine.
Gretchen, come back. Quit bothering strangers. I do... Oh, sorry. Somebody should be Gretchen.
Why do declare, who is this gorgeous stranger? And why does he smell of peanut butter?
Gretchen's the dog. Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc.
Explore, talk to animals, item. Offer Gretchen your boiled peanuts. Talk to animals. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. Pet the dog. A pug. She's so cute. Tell me more about this wonderful creature. I don't do too well with dogs. Introduce yourself. Remain silent. It'd be very funny to be talk to animals. I don't really like animals. Yeah, you don't offer strangers dogs food.
Yeah, I think we at least talk to animals. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. This sounds like a good way to introduce to a dog lover.
Yeah.
Is to introduce yourself to their dog.
It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. I'm Blimpus.
My oh my, I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Blimpus.
Ha, that's a funny way to introduce yourself. I'm Stella. It's not often that I see a strange face in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. But maybe we look rusty enough. Gotcha.
No, Nathan is voicing us. It's not me.
I know.
It's Nathan. Okay.
You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral?
Item. Offer her your boiled peanuts. Introduce yourself. Yep. Maybe. Lie. No. None of your business.
I would
Remain silent.
introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Blimpus.
You must be Tabby's cousin, right?
Upon mention of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath.
One of these days I'll get that Tabitha to pit me.
I love the eyes.
Oh, Gretchen's the best.
Pugs are ugly in a way that's just very endearing. They're that beautiful kind of ugly. Oh!
The only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? Oh, sorry. That was you.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm a little worried about her all alone in that big house.
Explore. I'm sorry. Did you say Tabby?
I would...
Keen eye. She's putting on a front.
Is Tabby what we saw in the shot glass?
No, Deb.
Tabby is Tabitha.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, Deb is.
Deb was what we saw in the.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would do the Kenai.
She seems all right. I'm worried about her. Is she always so... I don't know how she's doing, and I don't care. Why do you care?
I would do the Kenai.
Yeah.
I don't think she's doing too well. She's been icy, sure, but it seems like she's putting on a front.
She's always been a little rough around the edges, to be honest. It's always hard to tell if that's just the way she is or she's putting on an act her whole life. To think that she's been up in that old mansion by herself. Probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even though she doesn't think so herself.
How long have you known her? Are you two friends? She's really not worth your time. Remain silent.
I feel like they're not, but it might be the best way to.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, we're trying to glean in more information.
Yeah.
Are you two friends?
I was probably closer than most people have gotten to being able to call her a friend. The school around here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everyone else. She was a grade ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. We wound up bonding a bit when we both had both in the school's production of a Midsummer's Night Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. I haven't seen that girl. Oh, that's Gretchen.
I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged.
Oh, before it slips my...
Before it slips... Sorry, it's Gretchen.
Yeah, that's Gretchen.
Before it slips my mind, if you're staying up in that spooky old mansion, you must have met Frou-Frou. How does that monster fare?
Talk to Animal. Tabitha's cat. Unfortunately, we've met. I will pet her if it's the last thing I do. Sounds like you and Frou-Frou have a long history. Ignore Gretchen, lest Stella can discover your quirk.
I'd talk to the dog. Screw it. What if people in this town think I'm weird? Also, I like her Mothman shirt.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that.
Yeah.
So...
We have the ability to talk to animals. We might as well make use of it.
Yeah.
Even if it does make us a weird fucking freak.
Yeah, we're only here for a week.
Yeah.
Unless there's a romance.
Ooh.
Tabitha's cat, I say 1 or 3. Tabitha's cat, unfortunately, we met, or it sounds like you have a history.
Yeah. I would probably do 1, but that's just me.
Yes, unfortunately, I had Mert for Frou. She's so condescending.
Wait, what? You're messing with me. You can't actually talk to my dog, right?
Lie, haha, yes, that's a joke. I cannot talk to animals. Alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret.
I would do that one.
Alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret. I can talk to animals, and animals can talk to me. Dog sounds like a southern belle when she talks.
Yeah, of course you're joking.
You and Stella remain silent. Awkward eye contact.
Well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards. And do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, but that I still very much plan to outlive her.
Pug doesn't look great for you, bud.
Pugs are born old.
Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat.
Follow her. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt. The patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment.
There is a dude in the background who is...
This dude here?
No. Over. That dude is having a bad time.
We
They work at the coal mine. He's got the black lung.
in high school we went on a trip to like local government buildings out of town, like in a town over in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
And one of my friends made special brownies and got so high that she made 2 sets of brownies, one normal and one special.
Yeah.
So she could give them out to everybody. That she got so high she forgot which batch was which and gave a bunch of people the wrong kind of brownie. And one of my friends, I'm trying not to say any names, one of my friends got special brownies on purpose and then just wanted more brownies to snack on and accidentally got too many.
Oof.
And this is what this man looks like here. Is what my friend in high school looked like.
Do we know this special friend?
No, you don't know them, but I put this public on social media that we're streaming, and if somebody sees it, it's better than not.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
We're a stranger.
But this is what my friend looked like in the spaghetti warehouse. He had to. It was like really hot in there because it was very crowded and like close to the end of the school year, so it was getting close to summer.
Yeah.
And it was really hot in there. We were like, "Bro, take your hoodie off." And he was like, "No," he wouldn't take his hoodie off. And he confided to me and a couple people later that he felt like that's what was keeping him from floating away.
Oh, that's great.
If he took it off, he would just whoop.
Yeah. Rusty, can you do me a favor real quick?
What's that?
In Streamlabs there, if you will take your picture and move it down just like a little bit. Now it looks like you're working the kitchen.
Ah, there we go. Just line it up a little bit. A little shrink. There we go.
It's Rusty. He's the chef.
It's me. Cooking.
Thanks, Rusty.
Small town, so I'm probably smoking over the grill.
Yeah.
Oh, no, grabbed the wrong thing.
Sorry, I fuggled it up for you, but I think it was worth it.
No, it was. It was good.
Okay.
So we're like in that meme where like it's all of the like people in the party looking at us.
Yeah.
Like we just like said something horrible.
Knowing you, yeah. Knowing Nathan, who probably did say something horrible.
I gotta remember that I have those.
Yeah, you're probably wondering how I got here. Hi everyone, I'm Blimpus. What are you looking at? Quietly slide into the nearest booth. Remain silent.
Obviously, we remain silent, right?
I would say quietly slide into the nearest booth myself, but
Yeah,
remain silent is also a viable option. Slide into the nearest booth, pretending you didn't notice everybody in the diner gawking awkwardly at you like they'd just seen Bigfoot. No need to be shy. They don't... Oh, sorry.
No need to be shy. They don't meet many strangers. It's kind of a big deal when someone new wanders into town. Oh my god, Gretchen is the best. Especially since, well, you probably know that they probably all know why you're here, and by extension, who you're related to. Even if you don't know anybody, it's not easy keeping secrets in a town this small.
Keen eye. As you settle into the booth, you can't help but pick up on some of the murmurs of the conversation around you. Explore. Listen in.
I would listen in.
Very keen eye, man. Stella pets Gretchen while you take a quick look around the diner. At the counter, 2 policemen and a woman you assume to be the owner shoot sidelong glances in your direction while whispering to each other.
It's me. I'm the owner.
I like how video games let you live out your your greatest fantasies, like owning a business.
Having the ability to pay rent.
Yeah.
Having enough money to own a home. That must be Vivian's kid. Never thought we'd actually meet him.
Looks so much like her.
Oh, yes, those eyes are unmistakable. That haunted look. I always thought it'd go away once she finally got out of this town, but I guess unhappiness was baked into her DNA.
Mm-hmm.
A young mother and her syrup-stained child sit at the table across from
Syrup stained is perfect. Mommy, who's that?
Don't stare, Tulip. That must be Miss Tabitha's cousin.
Oh, so that's why she looks so sad. I would look sad too if I had to have Miss Tabitha as a cousin. Do you think Tabitha's cousin is mean too?
I don't know. I'll find out next time I go visit Miss Tabitha. Oh, I know who this is. Are you gonna finish your pancakes? They're almost cold, Sweet Pea. We gotta get home to help Daddy.
far back corner, a man sits alone at a small table, sipping coffee and reading a newspaper.
Why are the strangers who wander into the town never gorgeous blonde ladies of an inappropriate age? Why is it always cold boys, punks, and whippersnappers?
Oh, them coal boys wandered into town one day looking for trouble.
Why is it always coal boys and never e-boys?
Lastly, a group of coal miners sit hunched around the corner booth, readily scarfing down heaping plates of food.
What do you think? Another youngin' looking for mine work?
No
Nope.
way. Clearly don't got the stomach for it. That's gotta be the boss's cousin. There's that funeral this week, if I'm remembering right, for old Miss Pearl Ann.
May she rot in peace.
Oh, let the lady rest, Lloyd. One shouldn't speak ill of the dead, no matter how foul they were, especially before they've even much late as... Hold on, I had a stroke there for a second. Especially before they've been so much as laid to rest.
How do we know even as to what we are even?
If you'd been around here in her heyday, you'd be speaking ill too, Tommy.
He's right. Nastiest woman I ever met. That Tabitha is a blessing compared to her. Curse the whole lot of them. May every scarlet burn in hell.
Thanks, Mickey.
Woohoo! That's this one. No, it's this one.
Somebody mention the Door to Darkness?
Wrong game franchise? Oh no!
That's enough of all that.
Hey, Stella.
Oh, she's beautiful. Sorry.
Hey, Stella. Went ahead and fixed up you a coffee.
They gracefully place a cup of specially brewed coffee in front of Stella.
Ah, who was Stella? What was it?
I think it was you.
Yeah.
It was me, yeah. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Avery. And here's some bacon for the little lady.
For me? For me?
Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in.
Ah, I wish you could get rid of the window and just look at that. This is very good.
Anything for you? Anything for you.
Offer them your brittle peanuts.
I got
It could
something
be-
for you.
An option for every new person we meet, because we took those fucking peanuts.
Please, for the love of God, take my peanuts.
Isn't bacon bad for dogs? No thanks, I ate pretty recently. How much is the coffee? Order a coffee. Order a biscuit. Order a biscuit and coffee. So we already...
What I would do in a diner is order a biscuit and coffee. Do we
Yeah.
want to explore first?
Well, we've already eaten. And we would be matching Stella if we ordered a coffee.
Okay.
Just a coffee, thanks.
No problem.
The bacon is gone.
Avery pours the fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously.
Oh, and sorry for your loss.
Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone.
Should have gone for the biscuits.
Excuse me.
They're really
Excuse me.
good.
My fault.
But I guess you've got all week. Maybe you'll get one tomorrow. Anyway, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That'll give you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure in the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway.
I like Stella.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night. That's a fun thing to look forward to.
The night before the funeral. That'll give us a time to get extra fucked up, just in time to...
Time to get crunky.
Is that Donkey Kong's problematic cousin? Crunky Kong.
Do you know how much alcohol it takes to get an ape drunk? He's a fucking 500-pound gorilla. Yeah.
And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral, so it'll be a special occasion.
Is the potluck like a church thing? Cool. None of that's really striking my fancy.
I would say cool.
Sounds neat. Maybe I'll check out some of these things.
So, I have a question that's kind of off topic. I say neat a lot, and apparently I've been told that sounds like I'm sarcastic, but I like genuinely mean it. Have you guys noticed that?
I've never thought that like you were being sarcastic when saying that to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I feel like
I also spend a lot of time with you, so yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
The past 2 years, the three of us have spent a lot of time together.
Yeah. I feel like I can navigate, especially you very well. So
Yeah.
you know, and I feel like I'm decent enough at catching sarcasm. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of.
Neat.
Neat.
As
That
for-
time was a little sarcastic.
Yeah. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill the time for the rest of the week?
Keen-Eye, do you have something in mind? What's it
Oh.
to you? No clue. I'll be able to occupy myself. Probably just do what I can to support Tabitha through this. I say it's an option.
Oh yeah, I would keen eye.
Oh, yeah.
Something's telling me this is a loaded question and you've got something in mind.
Was I being obvious?
Was I being that obvious?
She has been giving us like the bedroom eyes this whole time.
My job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with the camera. It's always better when there's someone else there too.
Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow.
Is there nothing else coming for me? Gosh, if I'd known that plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before digging in.
That is a lie. Dogs do not have that amount of patience.
Yeah. Hey, Winnie wanted to give you a biscuit on the house. She sends her condolences.
We got a biscuit anyway.
Ha! Thanks, it looks great. You didn't have to do that. What, do I look like a charity case? Chow down.
I would say you didn't have to do that, but that's what I would do.
I would say thanks, it looks great.
Yeah, I think Nathan and I are.
Thanks,
are
Avery. It
in
looks
agreement
great. Pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy, nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth as if nothing but butter is suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Yes, like Doctor
Matrix.
Strange, where we were just like zooming through the cosmos.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking the film The Matrix.
Yeah. Oh, like dodging like
Yes,
like the bullets.
because he said The Matrix of dough. That was the reference I was making.
I got what you were doing, Rusty.
Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Well, lie, I've had better. This is the best biscuit I've ever had, but that's not saying much. Whoa. It's a really good biscuit. Wow.
I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous?
Oof.
Haha. Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you're not going to go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm going to do it for you.
Don't toot my horn on stream.
Stella size.
I'm a YouTuber.
Yeah, you know, it's my job to screen obscenities while shooting people at Call of Duty. It's not much, but it's honest work.
Why are we making fun of YouTubers? We're YouTubers. This channel
We post videos on YouTube.
We have hundreds of YouTube videos.
YouTuber is like, it's an attitude. Wait, what? What kind of videos do you do? Oh, wow, that's rad. Oh, okay. How does that make you money? Ugh, you and everybody else.
I would say, whoa, that's rad.
Yeah.
Wow, that's rad. Wow, that's rad. I've never met a YouTuber before. I'd like to check out your channel at some point.
Oh, thanks. It's nothing much. It pays bills. Mostly it's just a passion project, you know? She's selling herself short with Blimpus. Her stuff is amazing. She hunts cryptids.
I love her.
Explains the Mothman.
I love her. I've only just met Stella, but if anything happens to her, I will kill everyone in the room and then myself.
Sweet Brooklyn Nine-Nine reference.
Wait.
Oh.
How did you know my name?
I was wondering that too. Oh, sorry. It's just that most people in town know about you. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. I'm sure that must seem creepy. Ah, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. A holler's a small place. Everybody knows everybody, and that includes extended family.
That's all good. That's a little unsettling. Oh no, who's been talking about me? Remain silent.
I would just say, oh no, like personally.
Yeah.
Just not the who's been talking about, just oh no.
I would be like, yeah, it's all...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is all a little unsettling. Knowing I've been talked about but not knowing what's been said is a little weird.
Weird. I'm sure it is, but at least you're here now. I don't love how this is going. Yeah, and everything Pearl-Ann said about you won't hold up to meeting the real you. You can always make a good first impression, wipe the slate clean with the whole town. Okay.
I know how to make a good first impression. Go cryptid hunting with the weird YouTuber from the coal mining town.
Okay, so...
Honestly, I think the best first impression so far is here, have a biscuit on the house.
Okay, so...
Yeah, they actually did.
Yeah, so they said North Carolina is kind of close to here. Coal mining and cryptid hunting were in West Virginia. Or the Appalachians.
Oh, yeah.
I am 99% sure.
If we're in West Virginia, Stella can be my mountain mama.
Why are you the way you are? Okay, so again, we didn't know Pearl-Ann at all, and apparently she's been talking some smack.
Yeah.
Oh god, what was she saying about me? Ugh, what a jerk.
Yeah.
I think, oh god, what was she saying about me?
Yeah, what was she saying about me?
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez.
I'm sorry I said anything. Oh, hey, don't worry about her. Pearl-Ann was a gossip and would do this sort of thing with everyone. Spreading weird little rumors about folks was kind of her trademark. Anyway, weren't we in the middle of talking about Stella's illustrious YouTube career? I guess we were, weren't we? I think the best video to start would be the river one, not the lake, but the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba? No, I don't know.
It's probably Catawba.
Catawba. River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So the River Runner is a cryptid that that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts that thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go. But then I wound up catching this on camera.
She pulls out her phone, and you clearly shows a clip of something in the river. Key and I, despite the shaky camera footage, you can clearly make out the shape of the creature's head and relative body proportions. You're pretty sure it's a cat, and a big one at that.
Some folks said that was a beaver, but if that were the case, it would be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen.
And beavers are bigger than cats, so this is like a leopard.
A cougar. Sounds like it might be relatively plausible.
Yeah. Some sort of big cat.
What, like a puma?
Yeah. No, like a mountain lion.
Start making up animals.
Yeah, we need to talk about real animals like the Catawba River Runner and Mothman.
I also had people saying that it was a dog or even a capybara, but that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary.
There's a mountain lion. I could smell its stank from miles away.
Still not sure on what it was, but I'm the one who saw the whole thing with my own 2 eyes.
Talk to animals, it's a mountain lion. Talk to animals, Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. Key and I, looks like a big cat. Oh, we have her competing Key and I versus talk to animals.
Yeah.
Hey, it's totally a dog. Oh wait, a beaver. Hold on.
I would say it looks like a big cat.
Like I said, mountain lion is just what immediately sprung to my head, but
Well, yeah, that's because that's the big cat
What, like a
in
puma?
that part of the country. That's actually wild.
Yeah. So definitely one of our 3 options.
I would say it's a big cat, and not drop the fact that I talk to animals
Again. She seemed like
We played that off once.
Yeah. She seemed kind of weirded about it, but like, oh, that's clever. If we do it again, I like Stella, and I want to stay on her good side.
Yeah.
So, looks like a big cat.
Yeah.
Looks like a big cat. See, it's got these cute little ears right there.
Maybe it's a mountain lion. No way. It's absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. You and Gretchen just look at each other.
Pretty sure there are, but
Oh, no.
Yeah,
mountain lions are all over the country.
They are more east than they are central.
Yeah.
again, assuming we're in Appalachia.
Yeah. I assume that's what this vibe feels like is...
Appalachia is mountain lions.
Yeah. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found Jack Squat, and there's no reason one would be swimming in a river like this. They're not a fan of water. And the body is too long. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. I'm not sure there are any local sanctuaries where one we're missing, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. It's kind of the sewer gator type situation.
There have been sewer gators.
Exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it's now will forever roam the Kanawada, whatever.
Kawabudwab.
That one, confusing Boy Scouts on YouTube commenters for years. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if you wanted to come along. It's a pretty easy one this week. We won't even have to camp anywhere. I'm going to go after the... Wait, no spoilers. Whoops. Sorry, Avery. okay. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. See you all around.
He's a ghost!
The police officer's like, who the hell are you two talking to?
Now that the coast is clear, I'm gonna go after this skunk ape.
Are we gonna get it drunk?
Ew, stinky. What's a skunk ape? Heck yeah. Isn't that just worse Bigfoot?
I mean, that's what I'm gonna say.
Isn't that just worse Bigfoot?
It's definitely one of the lesser ape-type cryptids. It's one of the smellier, according to some sources. They say that you should be able to smell it before you see it. I don't know about you, but I find the idea of discovering something previously unknown to be exciting enough, even if it is just worse Bigfoot. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida. While I was doing research last week, after last week's video, came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck playing tug of war with her dog.
That's delightful.
And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkening sky and that sort of thing?
Talk to animals. Are you gonna be there, Gretchen?
I think that one's pretty safe.
Yeah, I would do that.
I might even just literally do this in real life.
Yeah.
That depends. Are you gonna be there, Gretchen?
Oh, naturally. I wouldn't want any misfortune to befall my beloved Stella. I must stay by her side through thick and thin, however odd her passions may be.
Of course. It's actually been a while since I've had a new one, but Gretchen out there with me.
Say no more. I'm in.
This is going to be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'd be kind of like a blast from the past. All right, what's the consensus on how we're pronouncing that?
Kanika?
Yeah, me, Kanika, and Reese running around in the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered to us. You know, it gets me thinking. I wonder if they'll be down to come along with us and get the old gang back together. Even though I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we can get him out of his hidey hole if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Reese, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear about that. Do you want me to come by or? Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind. Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. He's Tabitha's cousin. I know, yeah, you're just here for the week. Anyway, we're going to we're gonna go out looking for a skunk ape. You take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man, sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and see if we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Haha, yeah, I'll bring him. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Aww.
Reese, there's always been something off about that boy. Never did like the smell of him.
Ugh.
It's like it's just you and me, pal.
Explore. Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Is he okay? Are you okay? What's his deal? Good.
I would ask if you are okay. I wouldn't want to ask if he's okay because I don't know him, and maybe that's not something they want to share. But I would ask if she was okay.
Are you okay?
Me, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just worried about Reese. He's got a lot going on in the past, 10 years or so. But I feel like it's gotten worse recently. Can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh yeah, it's not my place to talk about it really. I think you got a little sad thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious. You'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week.
That'd be nice. We'll see. Ugh, haven't I met enough people already?
Big mood, but that'd be nice is probably the correct answer.
That'd be nice. I'd love to meet your friends.
Awesome. I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. What are we doing?
Kanika.
Kanika's much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. But friendships can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt.
So we should probably head... Oh, sorry.
So we should probably head out while... if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand.
She's a ghost!
You pause before getting up. After all, everyone's seen awful things about you from your now-deceased stand.
Leave a tip. Leave a generous tip. You can't afford to leave a tip. Don't leave a tip, even if you didn't even spend any money.
I would leave a tip.
Leave a tip. You reach into your pocket and pull out a single crumpled dollar bill and a quarter. Well, you don't get sick of peanut butter and jelly, and meals will be free while you're here. Share the wealth while you've got it. You think to yourself. Leave the money on the table and follow Stella out the diner.
All right, before we get going, let's do a save.
Blimpus!
And let's do a quick, we'll be right back. Hydrate, get some water, go to the restroom. I'm gonna make chat visible here and say, we'll be right back.
Do.
Hydrate.
we return.
We're back.
Huh, it was back already.
It was always.
So we're gonna go hiking in the woods without like getting like water bottles and backpacks and making sure we have appropriate hiking equipment. She's in jeans, for God's sake.
Invisible chat again.
It had been very cold when you first arrived in town, but the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived to town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity.
So is this us at the end of the way here? I mean, we're obviously here, but is this the
I don't think that's the mansion.
No,
I don't think it was anywhere near close to another building.
Yeah. You think it's like somewhere? Okay.
Rusty.
I believe you're being paged, Rusty.
Oh, just a second.
We'll be right back.
Nathan and Ian will entertain you.
Oh, that's a tall task. I looked at you, just kind of threw them down there.
Yeah.
What's up?
Nathan,
What's up?
we have to like buy time.
Yeah.
How do we do that?
Well, let's look at what we've got in front of ourselves.
Okay.
It looks like the town is shaped like the letter L.
Yeah.
The holla, if you will.
Yeah.
And we have a pug in front of us.
Yes.
Named Gretchen.
Yes.
Who's adorable.
Looks like might be wearing some sort of like pug jacket or pug vest.
Like a little harness.
Yeah.
And our new friend Stella, who seems to have quite the badonk there.
She is a little caked up.
Talking about Stella's bonkers.
It's what else have we got in front of us, dude?
Yeah. It is there. She do got a little bit of that.
Looking back at us like she's like, yeah, you can see.
Yeah.
You can see.
Yeah, like a little
No harm in shopping.
little bit of cake there.
A little bit.
Click.
You're in a new place, far from civilization, the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters.
Yeah, sometimes you make a call, and maybe that call's not always the best.
I have
call.
more sounds, but this one just keeps being relevant.
Yeah.
What did I yank? I yanked some kind of cable. I think it's just a controller cable.
Yeah.
I was worried I was pulling on the mic cable. Okay.
You feel more alive than you've been in years, strangely calm, tense, unsettled, nothing.
All right.
I think we feel strangely calm.
Strangely calm. You feel strangely calm. The setting sun paints beautiful colors in the sky. Fresh air fills your lungs, and the pleasant songs of crickets trill around you as night descends. This is where you're supposed to be, with Stella by your side, the sweet smile of her face, and Gretchen plodding along in front without a care in the world.
I just noticed Gretchen.
Gotta love the brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record. Since last year, at least.
That dog is a shape.
You know how it is these days. Each summer is the, quote, hottest yet, unquote, until the next summer when it finds a way to be much worse. It's just nice to feel the chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy restored, if only for a moment.
Also, guys, I just want to point this out with what she's talking about here. It is Halloween Day.
Yeah.
Still green.
Yeah.
Obviously, global warming is a hoax.
Well, don't worry. They brought a snowball in that one time.
Yeah.
Fucking Oklahoma. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes.
Explore. Are you really expecting to fight anything? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids, like ghosts and whatnot? Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here, other than cryptids? Let's move on.
I kind of want to do 2 or 4.
Yeah, I would do. I was thinking the same. I would probably do 4.
Okay.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here, other than anything cryptid related, of course?
Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer stealing baby birds out of the nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up.
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit.
Ah!
Oh!
Just
Yeah.
stick to the normal awful things deer eat, like poison ivy. Deer eat poison ivy. It's a serious part of their diet. The U.S. Considered eliminating poison ivy entirely, but some conservationists convinced them not to because it would wipe out the deer. They eat so much of it. They rely on it so much for their diet that if we got rid of it, they would starve.
I think most people know about those days. I've seen tons of video of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure it counts as weird. No,
Still pretty fucked up, man.
Are those videos all from the hauler?
I'm sure they do it. I also like how Gretchen is just like teleporting around.
well, obviously it's a dog and moving his.
And dogs do teleport, yes.
Oh, tinnitus.
Tetanus.
Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It's like 5 foot deep and 30 feet wide. Pile of old cars,
Old cans.
or old cans and bottles, and assorted garbage with grass and trees growing in it, so you barely tell it was there until you step on it. That's cool.
Yeah, cool.
It was practically solid ground without, with how much it's been compressed, but you can still fall through it if you aren't careful. Hence the name. Better be a bunch of shots if you want to mess around in there. It was all stuff from the 50s too, which is super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as little souvenirs.
Explore. Are you really expecting to find anything? Do you ever hunt cryptids, things that aren't cryptids, like ghosts and whatnot? Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes?
If we do another one, I would say 2.
You ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing?
Werewolves are cryptids, I would argue.
I would argue that too.
I think I just kind of put them all under that umbrella.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. Never really had much luck, though, especially when it came to ghosts.
Do I have the mansion for you?
No, Tabitha does.
Back when I first started doing solo videos, I got into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It's just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. It's all said and done. I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I'm gonna believe in ghosts so bad, but I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. And if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself.
If you want to believe in ghosts that badly, just do it. Just believe in them. A lot of people believe in a lot of things without any evidence. You know, you can just...
You can just do that. Werewolves, I kind of lump them in with cryptids. There you go. I'd be shocked if there actually were people out there turning into animals. But werewolf lore lines up pretty well with Great Beasts genre of cryptid.
And Viking drug-induced blood rages is where like werewolves and werebears is probably actually derived from.
Yeah,
Great big men in furry suits just going nuts.
Yeah. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't think I've ever wanted to consider the possibility that that exists. Because if they're really out there, geez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's hope that it's all just kind of bunk. Am I right?
What about aliens? Or return. Anyways.
Do we want to ask her about aliens?
What about aliens? Yeah, let's ask her about aliens. What do you think about aliens?
Zip. just pull your face off.
Obviously, we see what she thinks about aliens.
Don't even get me started. Do you see those UFO videos that the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids.
Low-key same. Not because of the government videos. UFOs are definitely real, but the definition of UFO is unidentified flying object, and there are definitely flying objects that we haven't identified.
Yeah.
But low-key aliens are like life elsewhere in the universe statistically must exist.
Yeah. I adore my darling Stella, but she's got the strangest idea in her head that... Oh, this is
Rusty.
Oh. I adore my darling Stella, but she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more foolhardy with all this critter nonsense.
You don't see me hunting aliens out there because we know they're real.
Heck yes, aliens are real. I'm skeptical. See, that's what the government wants you to think. Remain silent.
I think heck yes, aliens are real is what we're...
Yeah, probably.
Heck yes, aliens are real. Ha ha!
Nice. I knew we had a connection. I knew somebody... I know somebody who knows somebody who heard a story from this trucker in Fayetteville. His truck stopped in the middle of the road, just completely shut down, even though he had a full tank of gas.
I had my minivan do that once. But that's because I melted the engine.
And suddenly, it looked like daylight outside. He saw cows out in the field, birds in the sky, and then this metallic, like, egg thing appeared, floating in front of his truck. He passed out, and when he woke up, he was missing one of his pinkies. It's like it had never just been there. It's just smooth skin where the pinky should be. I know it's a secondhand source, but there's plenty more like that. If they are true...
Aliens stole my pinky and other tales from the dark.
I'm convinced. What if he just lied? Maybe it was just sleep paralysis. Could have been the government.
Oh god, it's given us a lot of these government options. I hope Stella's not a government conspiratorialist.
What if he just lied? Yeah, we're gonna be talking to her and like macking on her, and she's like, "Hey, I want to talk to you about Xenu."
Oh.
What if he just lied, made the whole thing up? How do your friend of a friend hear the story anyway?
You got me there. Could have been a story concocted around his already severed finger to spice things up when people ask him how he lost it. Oh, like I said, it's a secondhand story.
I do know at least one person who has a severed limb and will tell you a different story every time you ask.
It's funny. But wouldn't you rather believe this guy and all of the others like him than just be caught off guard saying aliens will finally make their presence known? I'm just saying, there's no harm in keeping an open mind.
Explore. Are you really expecting anything expecting to find anything? Has anything bad ever happened in these hikes? Let's move on.
I would just say let's move on.
Let's move on.
Did you hear that?
Gretchen's like, oh, sorry, that was me.
Yes, I did hear my neck cracking. What about it?
Calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt.
I also like the diddly-no-man-o-man.
Rusty.
Oh, Duke, you rascal.
Okay, his name is Duke, and he's literally wearing a Duke Blue Devil hat. That is absolutely the symbol for the for Duke. That's their actual symbol. That's the Blue Devil and the block D.
I don't believe in devils, though, so clearly this man is not real.
How about I be this guy? Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl.
Phew, I'm sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were.
Some creature of darkness? Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking out here for, anyway?
You think this dude might be hazardous? I apologize for what I've done.
Skunk ape.
Sorry I asked. And who's this you suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick, you aren't. Is that?
Yup.
I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers.
Thanks, Duke.
Another stranger, another opportunity for a salty introduction.
Yeah, this dude does look salty.
Item. Offer Duke your boiled peanuts. Keep your peanuts to yourself.
So, this is quickly becoming a dating sim, and we're eventually going to have to choose between Stella and our bag of peanuts.
It's gonna be... She's hanging off a cliff. You gotta use both hands to get me up.
I can't!
But one of them has a bag of peanuts. Just get rid of the peanuts.
I'm sorry. Some douchebag on the bus gave them to me.
I'm getting an echo here.
Yeah, we are getting an echo here.
You got a tab of Chrome open. It doesn't have a stream open, does it?
Sure does.
We do have a tab of stream open. Oops.
There we go.
That's probably fine. There probably hasn't been that echo going the whole time.
How great would it be if we just strolled into town? Literally every individual person we met was like, "You have some peanuts."
Hey, you want some peanuts, man?
Dripping
Some
nut bag.
dripping peanuts. You can't say dripping nut bag. Dripping nut bag.
I'll never not expect that.
Do we keep our notes to ourselves?
You could say, "Nathan, I'm about to play a fart noise. Play a fart noise," and I'm gonna be like, "Oh my god, he played a fart noise. I wasn't expecting that."
You're like, "Hey, you want a peanut?" And everybody's like, "What the?" Do not come into town and offer me a peanut.
Keep your dripping nut bag to yourself.
I don't want to offer this man peanuts.
Once again, remember the dripping bagging boiled peanuts you have on your person, and briefly consider offering them to Duke before realizing it would probably be more of an insult than anything else. You keep them hidden away. And both of y'all head on to town, you hear? It's best to steer clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be too appreciative if a couple of fools on the camera scare away a more sensitive wildlife.
What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy?
I'm telling
You leave my ex-wife out of this.
Something musky? Ooh, gross. You see anything like that
You
recently?
leave my ex-wife out of this.
The dog is just like, please, leave this poor man alone.
Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down.
Aw, Duke. Maybe I could help you out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned it from the best.
That you did, but you have a shred of proof that you listened to any part of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chunkabungas or whatever have you. I'd get knocked down, but I get up again.
The Chunkabungas wrote a really good song.
Girl, you ain't never gonna keep me down. Not like my ex-wife.
Tub chunkin'.
You guys are out in the woods. You need to take a whiskey drink? Take a cider drink.
Sing the songs that remind us of the good times.
Something's been getting at my chickens. I lost 3 this week and I can't afford to lose many more than that.
Songs that remind me that something's been getting at my chickens.
I think it's oh Danny boy, Danny boy, Danny boy.
I'm sorry to hear that. But, I wonder if the skunk ape has a taste for chicken.
Now, see, this is why I don't come to you about these sort of things. It ain't no skunk ape, whatever the hell it is. I know exactly what this is, but you won't believe me if I told you.
Stella? Wouldn't believe you? Oh, Duke, you don't think it's...
I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky, of course, and you wouldn't want to end in one night of tracking. I know for a fact that it's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else.
I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these woods. Haven't been any actual sightings since the 90s. And even those were iffy.
It's true, there's mountain lions out here sure seeing. They pee on all the best trees.
I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple of school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed yet. Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video, and they were calling me all kinds of names. Just seeing things from my own eyes when I know to be true.
I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick everybody on you. I just don't think it was plausible.
So we're all on the same page, despite loving Stella with all of us. That this is a mountain lion in the river, right?
I never said I love Stella.
Okay.
But yes.
Yeah.
You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of these woods at dawn.
What if he just buys a mountain lion corpse? It's like, hey, I pulled this out of the woods.
It's like stuffed and mounted. Still got the eBay price tag on it. If you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of these woods tonight. But we were here first. What, if you find a mountain lion, don't kill it. Right on, Duke. Kill that mountain lion. Can't you just buy more chickens? Okay, let's go. Don't butt in. This is between Duke and Stella.
I wouldn't butt in.
You stand awkwardly as the two continue to argue.
Duke, you're just wasting your time. Give us just one night out here.
You okay?
I just got the hiccups. Just give us one night out there to see what we can find, and I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, right. You'll get some shaky footage of a raccoon and claim this heretofore unknown creature has heat ray vision or some such nonsense. I know what I'm looking for, and there's no way I'm backing down.
But I've got to film tonight. This video needs to be out by tomorrow evening so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor. And who knows what that'll mean for my career.
You ain't the only one on a schedule. As you know, my boy Bo and me are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Betty tomorrow morning. We'll be gone a whole week, so our chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more poor little ladies.
Oh, I like Duke.
Let's just go, Stella. I don't see why you need to be involved with this. I'm out. This is too much pressure. Walk away.
These are all the same answer.
Yeah. I'd say let's just go, Stella.
Yeah.
Let's just go, Stella. He's not going to budge.
You're right. No point in losing any more time arguing. Fine. We'll head back to town.
Someone tells me tomorrow morning we're going to meet Bo, and he's going to be like, "Where's my pop? Dad!"
Dad!
Bo is definitely Bobby Hill.
But Dad.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Wow.
Dad!
I don't know why anybody would do drugs when they can just smell a bunch of freshly mown grass. But Dad...
Break your leg out there, Duke.
Like a what now?
Who's it?
I mean, good luck, old man.
All right, have a nice night, y'all. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came.
Okay, the coast is clear. We're not letting Duke edge us out that easy.
Ho! Sorry.
Yeah, I know. Come on, I know a trail that'll let us get around him.
You're trying to get shot.
Yes, I knew you wouldn't give up on the hunt. Lead the way. Oh no, we're actually headed back. We weren't actually headed back into town. Are you sure you don't want to like watch a movie instead?
Netflix and chill.
No way. Not with Duke and a shotgun out there waiting to blow our heads off. Silently falling. Yes, I knew you wouldn't give up on the hunt.
Never. And trust me, we don't have anything to worry about from old Duke or his shotgun. I've gone hunting with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. All right. Oh, God damn it. All right, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera?
Okay, we're gonna stand you upside down, hold your breath, and take a drink. And Nathan's gonna come in and spook you.
We've gotta scare him. How are we gonna do that? How are we gonna scare him?
Wouldn't it be great if we clicked and just a horrible face popped up right there? Mind holding the camera.
Oh God, a horrible. Oh no, that's Rusty's. I'm sorry.
How absolutely dare you?
She hands you the camera and takes position.
Okay, hold on. I'm good.
Are you?
As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Blimpus, and I find ourselves in the high hills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape.
Our fans are divided into two camps. Blimpus is a cryptid, and this is fake news now. Blimpus is obviously not a real person. That's all the comments are.
This takes about a year from now.
Yeah, I was noticing that.
Oh. Stream can't see that.
Yep.
Maybe I pull this down just a little bit. I don't know. I think actually up there is the best place. We just
Yeah, we'll be fine.
point out if we're missing something in that top right corner.
Yeah.
Yep. You gotta click back in, I think.
Oh, yep. Because the screen's actually over here in front of the boys.
Yep. The most mostly encountered in Florida is possible. This possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right up into this country. We were hoping to get a glimpse of it tonight. We'll check back in once we're on the trail. Till then, stay searching, Stellars.
And keep digging, Gretches.
I can take the camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way.
I am very glad that we picked Animal Friend.
Yeah.
Do you think that like when we watch a YouTube video with the animal in it, we can understand them? Like the one like famous YouTube video of like the panda sneezing. Can we like actually like understand it say achoo?
Or is the panda just pretending to sneeze and be like, "Fuck Zeus"?
It's like oh, I know what's gonna get us a bunch of views. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze achoo. Oh yeah, that's gonna go viral.
In the meantime, we get to take in all this beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think?
It's breathtaking. I haven't actually been looking. Being this far from civilization stresses me out. I've seen better. Not a fan of the bugs. Remain silent.
It's breathtaking.
You're breathtaking.
I haven't actually been looking a flirt.
I think that is a subtle flirt.
One of those two.
I think it's breathtaking is good.
You're breathtaking. And the air is so clean and fresh. I feel like I'm breathing out for the first time. I'm breathing for the first time.
It is. I'm glad you came out here.
I never said I was out.
Gretchen has no appreciation for the beautiful mountain vistas. And I'm getting old and saying wow to the empty expanse every time I come out here. It's nice to have someone to say wow with.
Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive...
Thank you.
What was that? Oh no, Skunk Ape has found us. It's Duke back with his shotgun. Run! Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. Remain silent.
I would either remain silent or what was that?
Yeah, I think we remain silent.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a deer makes when they want to warn the rest of their herd some big scary predator like us. Let's check it out.
As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight.
She's going to turn it on and there's going to be a something.
Whoa.
Oh, there is a something.
A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of Stella's flashlight, while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's
pretty.
That's mostly a deer.
No, it's pain, rot, decay. Rusty, I don't know if animal talking is a good thing for us to have
A deer.
invested our skill point in anymore.
A deer! Let me at him! How dare you infringe upon my dear Stella's personal space? Let me at him!
Then it's gone.
So that deer's face was fucked up.
Oh, Gretchen.
Ah, geez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Oh, that's a good face. Oh my, it seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me?
She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping a harness when she wants to go after something. And you're too much of a potato. I don't think they make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they?
Explore, talk to animals. I think that deer was threatening us.
There was something wrong with that deer.
Do you think, why do you bring her with you? Well, that got my heart right up. I'm ready for the hunt. It's never too late to turn back.
There was something wrong with that deer.
I think we need to take the talk to animals option, though. I think the deer was threatening us or warning us.
I think it was just sick.
Sick!
That thing on its face, I bet it was an abscess, maybe a tuner. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, and they just grow bigger and bigger, poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it.
Explore. Why do you bring Gretchen with you? Well, that got my heart right up, ready for the hunt. It's never too late to turn back.
I think we're ready for the hunt, though. Yeah?
I would either do that or stay silent.
Well, that got my heart right up. I'm so ready for the hunt.
Same for me. How about we took a quick snack break to fuel up? Then we get
Perfect.
right into the
Look what I have.
activity. I got all the best trail snacks.
As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks.
Oh, she does. We are bait. Look at all this Bigfoot bait. They call these bear sprinkles.
Guys, our wet bag of nuts can't compete with this.
Don't you dare talk about our wet nut bag of that toad.
It's more of a sack, really.
Take the trail mix, extra M&Ms. Take a snack bar. Take the dried apricots. Take the sesame sticks. No thanks, I'm not really hungry. Remain silent.
I would There's a snack bar there? I'd like some Gorp.
And M&M's.
Good old raisins and peanuts. Well, we've got peanuts.
Yeah.
Do we need...
More nut?
Do we need... Stop.
Dried apricots also sound very good.
Yeah, also, our bathroom is awful, and anything that we can do to make our visits to it as quick and painless as possible, I think the apricots are the way to go.
Grab a handful of dried apricots.
I actually tried those myself. I wound up with a bunch of apricots for free from Jeannie a while back. Didn't know what else to do with them.
She's the housekeeper.
And I'm pretty sure we met her at...
Yeah, her kid was the sticky one.
Yeah. It's wild how easy. Just make your own dried fruit.
Yeah, you just leave your fruit out and it dries.
Really? Maybe I should try it out. That's neat. Thanks, Stella. Sounds fake. Cooking is never easy. Sounds like a ton of work when you can just buy some from the store. I burned my house down.
Silently Read. I would say that's neat. Thanks, Stella.
That's neat. Thanks, Stella.
Anytime. As long as you're in town, don't worry about food. I got you covered.
So we can continue to tip generously.
You and Stella settle down over an overlook. Snacks in hand as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws at a stick, distracted for the time being.
So, tell me what it's like in Charleston. You have a house, an
I
apartment.
forgot.
Do you live with your family, roommates, pets?
Oh, I bet this is going to help us establish our story.
Tell me what it's like to be Blimpus.
She is ready.
I live alone in a dingy studio apartment. I live in a closet in a house with 10 roommates. I live in a doorless basement that floods whenever it rains. I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I live in a 12 by 12 shed in someone's yard. I live in an internet cafe. I'd rather not say. Shrug and remain silent. So we got to decide what Charleston Chew is like.
Well, scroll all the way back up.
I live alone in a dingy studio
I
apartment.
think that's kind of at least what.
This is the one that's like, oh, I'm so desperately lonely and available.
This is the answer for the person who carries around a wet bag of nuts.
Talks to animals.
I talk to animals, have a dingy bag of nuts, and live alone in a dingy studio apartment. Hello, my name is Nikola Tesla.
And she is just so ready for us. She's just like, I can't not fall in love with this. Live alone in a dingy studio apartment. And I love it, and it's a mixed bag, and I hate it, and leave it at that. And it's a mixed bag. First, it was kind of nice to have a space that was just mine, and now it feels cramped. It's like I'm stuck in a closet alone, and nobody can come and let me out. And I chose this for myself, and as far as they know, I'm happy being there.
Oh.
Lights flicker, the toilet is constantly getting backed up because the landlady upstairs keeps flushing her cat's litter. It smells like cigarettes for some reason. It's home to an extremely durable population of roaches. But I guess it's home. I do what I can to spruce up the place. I've got a plant. You know how they say living things are supposed to brighten up a room?
She's changing her mind. The more we say, the more her face...
Oh, she realized we're not rich. That's what it is. She thought we were rich this whole time.
When you put it like that, I wonder if staying in an old mansion is a step up or a step down for you. Maybe it's just a step sideways. Have you ever tried looking for a different place or maybe finding a roommate? Were you offering? There's got to be a better apartment than that.
Big city like Charleston Chew. I've thought about finding roommates. I've had enough bad roommates for a lifetime, and this is cheap. I've been saving up for something better.
I would probably...
This is the realistic answer.
Yeah, I would
Yes.
probably say that.
Oh, I hear you. I've been saving up for something better.
Oh, yeah? So, what do you do for a living?
I'm actually also a YouTuber.
I build programmatic ads for a company nobody's ever heard of. I sell arts and crafts on Etsy. I'm a first-time associate at a big law firm. I'm a streamer. I'm a student.
It's us.
I'm a teacher. I'm in the service industry. I'd rather not say. Remain silent. I'm a streamer.
It seems like that would have come up, but I mean, this is us.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
But,
I'm actually a streamer.
oh, no way, fellow content creator. That's awesome. Knew we'd have a lot in common. Blimpus. What kind of streams do you do?
Mostly Pokemon.
I play video games. I do art. I teach people how to cook. I play music. I mostly just talk to people.
Wouldn't it be great if we were like, oh no, I can't cook with the apricots? It's like, oh no, I'd burn the house down.
I teach people how to cook. Want to see my latest creation? It's a wet bag of nuts. That's the most honest answer.
I got these boiled peanuts and I boiled them again.
Double boiled. Just how Mama likes them.
It's like, you know how refried beans are when you fry beans again?
Yeah, I guess it is. Double boiled nuts. I mostly stream video games.
We'll have to check out your channel sometime this week. How do you like it?
Well, I won't be streaming this week because I'm living in a mansion that has nothing.
Yeah, I couldn't bring my my RGB.
I'm living in a mansion whose amenities include peanut butter and jelly and a shitty cat.
Yeah, I couldn't bring my stream PC.
I wouldn't trade it for the world. I used to like it, but now I don't know. Remain silent.
Is that what a little too meta?
I wouldn't trade it for the world. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but I love it. Might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny.
Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give what I do for anything.
Crisp breeze passes over you. What about you? What's your living situation? Remain in silence. What about you? What's your living situation?
You have spare room? Spare bed? Big bed? Small bed?
Christian and I live in a little house just outside of town. It's actually the house I grew up in. There's a lot of pleasant memories attached to it. I'm glad I can keep it in the family. So my great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been.
Keen eye. Keeping the house in the family. Is it just you?
Yeah, I would keen eye.
You got a keen eye.
Yeah, it's just me and Christian. My parents died a few years back. But it's okay. I've done...
A lot of dead parents.
Yeah, that's how...
Every parent in this house is dead or will die during this story. Goodbye, Lily, or whatever your name is. Goodbye, Sticky Mother.
Janie, I think.
You're right, it is Janie.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse.
Duke is also a parent. And he's in the middle of the
Duke
woods.
is definitely dying tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say. He's a guy in the middle of the woods with a shotgun hunting an unknown creature. What's the worst that could happen
in
to
a
him?
horror game.
Could be a lot worse.
Explore. What were they like? I'm sorry for your loss. I can relate. My mom died pretty recently. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club.
See, this is the time I would make that joke.
No need to overshare. Remain silent.
If we were to make that joke, now.
I would say perhaps my mom died pretty recently.
Yeah.
My mom died pretty recently, so I get it. It's all right if you ever need to talk about things.
Oh, thanks, Blimpus. That's really sweet of you. How are you holding up?
I'm okay, hanging in there. Terribly, to be honest. I was glad to see her go. I don't feel much about it. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm okay. I would say I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay, hanging in there. It was a long time coming, so it wasn't a surprise. I'm kind of come to terms with it by the time it actually happened. It's not all bad. She doesn't have to be in pain anymore. That's a relief. The hospital bills are another story, though.
Yeesh. I can't imagine how bad that must be. just salt in the wound at this point.
Whoa.
That was a noise. Whoa.
Sorry, I'm a little hungry.
Your stomach made that noise. My stars, what was that?
My stars, what was that? That was not a good Southern Belle accent. I apologize.
Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. Stella, everything else went quiet. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Skunky,
I would
more
keen-
deer? Please tell me that was a raccoon. Say nothing.
I would keen eye.
Got a keen eye. I could hear all sorts of wildlife just a second ago. Now it's quiet.
You're right. Whatever made that sound is close. Here, hold on to Gretchen's leash for me while I check this out.
You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods.
Do stay close, Blimpus. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you.
Talk to animals. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Pain! It's all pain! Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all.
Oh. Did it just fucking, like, ghost on us? What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back.
There was a little thingy.
Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be 2-3 feet tall? That doesn't look hairy either. I think we can roll out the skunk ape. Whatever it was, it has one of Duke's chickens. Looks like it said ignored. Let's go after it.
Right behind you. I was on board with the whole thing, but now that we found something, what have you gotten me into? Do we have to? Follow Stella. It's right behind you. You follow Stella. She sprints into the unknown, Gretchenly excited pulling you along by her leash. Ah! Stella, my darling... Oh, sorry.
Stella, my darling companion, are you all right?
Oof.
Oof. Are you okay? Oh, God, the monster's got you. We're gonna die out here. Tripped, and here I thought you were a hardened mountain girl.
I would ask you.
You okay?
Yeah, I think I just tripped on something weird. It's
Like a bulbous chicken.
Oh no, that poor thing must be one of Duke's. Oh Jesus, it's still alive.
Investigate the chicken. Don't go near that. Remain silent.
Investigate the chicken.
You move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken.
I hate it.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
fucked
not
up.
doesn't look great.
Don't let Gretchen get too close. Just try to bite it if you don't stop her. I
I
would.
would never. Something about this bird don't smell right.
You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms against her harness. Explore. Examine the head. Examine the wing. Examine the growth. Good
Good.
God. At first you thought it might have been a tumor.
I
but
want to go
this-
back.
This is something else. The skin is stretched taut, a growth pulsing beneath.
Gross.
Looking more closely at the growth, you can see something squirming inside.
Oh, there's a little...
Yeah, there's a little shape.
Oh, we got face huggers. That's cool. Examine the head. Why am I alive? Its poor little chicken eyes look at you glazed over, but it's still rolling in their sockets with unfortunate life. Looks like this is what Stella slipped on. The wing is barely still attached, and it seems to be the least of this chicken's concerns. Having investigated your heart's content, you give way. You turn away to give Stella room to fill.
Seems like we found one of Duke's chicken folk, and apparently it's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but it definitely seems to be some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I'm having to put some massive content warning on this video. Do you hear that?
Something out there all around us. I can smell it. There's so many of them.
What in the...
What in Sam Hill are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to... Birdie? Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Good God. Did y'all see what did this to her? No, but I'm pretty sure we can hear him. We caught a glimpse of something earlier. It wasn't us. Please don't shoot me. Why should I tell you anything? I would say we caught a glimpse.
You either got to go through, we can hear them.
Can everybody else hear the whispers?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know you two, but
Yeah.
are we special because animal talking?
I don't.
Ooh, that could be it.
I would say we can hear them.
You can see whatever did this to your bird, but I think we can hear them right now.
Oh,
Don't tell me you were all cut up and still as nonsense.
Duke, I'm sorry. We were on the trail when we found her like this.
Put that damn camera away, for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another one of your videos. No one needs me to see me like this.
Nobody needs to see.
Nobody needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting.
Dude, did you hear what Blimpus said? I think they're coming closer.
You stay away from my... that's not right. You stay away from my Stella, you mongrels.
Come on out, you sons of bitches.
Oh shit, that is Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what'll happen.
You hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something's peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls.
The chicken's gone.
I noticed that.
No, he's got.
Oh, he's got it under his arm there. There's the claw. Okay.
Come on, whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. This is Gretchen.
I can feel that white-hot rage from earlier start to wash back over me. I'm going after him.
As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness.
Oh no, do not die, Gretchen.
Die for Gretchen.
Yeah.
Ugh. You dive forward and scoop Gretchen in your arms before she manages to wriggle out of her harness. Your eyes fixate on the dark line over Duke's shoulder. God damn it!
I hate it.
Oh shit. You hear a body hit the ground and then quiet as the chaos fades and the sounds of nature creep back in.
Oh, Duke died. Gretchen? Blimpus? Duke?
Blimpus.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm just glad we're not dead. Just a little shaken up? No?
Would...
Just glad we're not dead.
Yeah, not being dead's good.
Hey Duke, how not dead are you?
What happened?
What happened? Did I lose myself again? I apologize for being so easily shaken up. I'll do better.
Gretchen, here, I'll take her. You, my poor little pup, thanks for watching out for her. Duke, are you okay? No. Oh.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh my god. Duke. Holy
Hey,
shit.
we got an achievement.
What do we do now? What the hell are we supposed to do?
We gotta go to the police. We gotta forget this ever happened. Can we please just go home?
One of these two.
Yeah. I would say we gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go to the police. What do you mean, what do we do now? We gotta go to this police. The man's dead.
What happened to Duke? Something wrong with him? Why won't he get up?
You're right. We have the footage of what happened here. And it's so dark and shaky. It all just seems so unbelievable. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance.
Lead the way. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Are you nuts?
A man is dead. Dead, Stella. Silently follow. I am leading toward a man is dead, and we need to go to the police. But
yeah, I would do that too. That's my reaction. Now,
but this is a video game.
This is a video game.
Yeah, I would lean towards one of these two.
If we were gonna do one of the two, I would do this number 2.
You sure this is a good idea, Stella?
Nope, but we're already in this deep, and what's the harm in digging a little deeper?
We might die.
There's literally a man dead.
Then maybe we shouldn't do this. Lead the way, silently follow.
I do want to find out more.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a video game.
Good to know. Lead the way. Keen eye. As Stella looks at her lead, you notice a faint trail of blood leading into the woods. Duke's shotgun blast must have tagged the creature in their scuffle. See these bloodstains? Looks like we have a trail. Stella, look at those bloodstains. I think we have a trail to follow.
You're right. Duke must have tagged one of them before he... Let's go before the trail is cold. I knew Duke would die, but...
Ugh.
Ugh. As you and Stella push through the woods, those unearthly sounds once again surround you. Stella. Oh god, they're back. Just ignore them.
Pull out
Say
your
nothing.
camera right now.
Let's say... I would not ignore them.
Stella.
I smell something terribly foul in the air. I like this guy. He's like, yeah.
I don't like any of them. They're all bad.
What are you doing in my room, Mom?
There's a clearing up ahead. Yeah, that's probably fine. Stella stops in her tracks.
Yeah, Stella stops in her tracks a few feet ahead of you.
Oh shit. Holy shit, I think I'm gonna be sick.
The shrieks pull back into steady whispers as you and Stella stumble upon the putrid bodies of dozens of dead and dying animals. Hey, there's a mountain lion up there. A sinking realization pulls at your gut. This is their nest and you are surrounded.
What is this horrible place? We need to get out of here.
More of this swelling. All of these animals have them. Or had them.
Why aren't they attacking us? We need to get out of here. We should have grabbed that shotgun.
Yup.
Say nothing. Should have grabbed that shotgun.
We got our fingerprints all over it. Come on. We have enough footage. Let's get the hell away from here. From this nest before things get ugly.
Just as you follow Stella in a mad dash through the woods, so too do the unearthly hollers, and whispers of the nest. And the highest branches of the trees come down on the forest floor. They're all around you, just keeping pace with your all-out sprint. We're almost there. I'm sorry, Ian.
We're almost there. Yeah, it's not great.
As you and Stella reach the main road, the cries of the creatures fade back into the sounds of nature.
It sounds like they've stopped following us. Yes.
I certainly can't smell that stench anymore.
I should get back to the reception now that we're... I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let's find... let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff.
Feel a buzz in your pocket. 6 missed calls from Tabitha. And 13 text messages. Call her, text her that you're okay, text her she needs to calm down. Yikes, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone. I didn't think Tabitha would be so needy. Uh-oh, I think I'm in trouble.
I'd call her.
Try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to
Yeah,
voicemail.
I think we texted that we're okay at
Text
least.
her that you're okay, text her that she needs to calm down.
I would either keep it to yourself or...
Yikes, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone.
I think that's the one.
Yeah. I guess she must be worried about you. But first things, let's call the police.
Stella pulls out her phone and dials.
Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up in the mountains on Asiga.
Asgina Trail.
Rusty. Rusty. Okay. Yes.
Take a shot.
Is Gina?
Rusty, I'm not 100% sure how I would say that. The way you said it was wrong.
I think it was correct.
I'm up on a Gina trail. Duke's dead, Earl. Shotgun happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. You gotta hurry. Okay, yeah, okay. Are they really gone? Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl, what am I gonna tell Bo?
Who's gonna tell Bo?
Or who's gonna tell Bo? I guess now we wait. Great way to introduce ourselves to the cops. Oh.
It takes a little while, but suddenly a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out walk two officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being in the middle of the night.
Oh, good.
Yep.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
See, right there. A thing jumps out of the woods and the shotgun goes off. What in the Sam hell? What are those? Some kind of Pillsbury Doughboys?
So other people do see it. Yeah. That's good.
Could have
been a naked maniac.
As the video reveals the creature's nest, Franklin ever so slightly lowers his sunglasses.
Well, a whole bunch of naked maniacs.
What in the heck is that? Some sort of crop circle? They killed Duke.
Uh-huh. Now we're going to have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence.
But Oh, okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery.
Keen eye, you notice Stella pop something out of the camera and slide it up her sleeve.
Here you go, Deputy Franklin.
We appreciate your compliance with the law. You get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I...
Please call me Earl.
Earl and I will escort you, and... Who are you exactly?
That's Blimpus. He came to town today for the funeral. Blimpus. As in...
Tabitha's cousin? Yeah. None of your business.
I think, yeah, I mean, they're going to know.
Yeah, Tabitha's cousin.
Tabitha's cousin, yeah.
Damn. Didn't think you'd actually show.
We'll escort you back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own.
It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out tonight?
Did you see them Sam Hill, Pillsbury Doughboy motherfuckers?
Yeah. There's a dead body in the woods. These things out there could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly likely old Duke's going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning.
You think old Duke will actually be alive tomorrow? With a little bit of a lump on his head?
No.
And then as the week goes, it just gets a little bigger and a little bigger and a little bigger.
No.
And then Pillsbury Doughboy bursts out of him in the middle of the funeral.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Duke will be alive. We only have skeleton.
We only have a skeleton crew at the moment.
Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights.
We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Sleepover!
Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist for your own safety.
Stella sighs.
Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady. That's if your mama permits.
I certainly cannot turn down some extra pets and affection, especially after the ordeal we've all been through tonight.
Sure, Earl. You can hold on to Gretchen on the way back to town. So a man's dead.
I like his happy little smile.
That's Deputy
You two
Franklin.
stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. I am really glad we're not suspects.
No, we showed him
We
the
had
video.
some pretty convincing video evidence.
Yeah, but this is the kind of game where normally your like video camera's all shaky and like, oh God, you recorded yourself murdering the man and now you're trying to get away with it?
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not that.
And you, whatever your name was, that's Rusty.
And you, whatever your name was.
Blimpus. IP freely. Fox Mulder. Remain silent. Blimpus.
Sure.
Blimpus,
You're in town for the
Blimpus.
funeral? Good. Don't you go leave him before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get in any more trouble. Trouble.
Y'all have a good night.
now.
Bye-bye, Gritchy. And y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch.
Whoops.
Here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. And Gretchen.
Holy shit.
Holy shirt.
Explore. Why on earth did you ask them if we could walk back? He seemed a little blaze about everything.
Blase.
Keep an eye on me. Are they real? Why did I ever agree to go in the woods with you? How are you holding up?
I would say they seem a little blase about everything.
Yeah.
Seems a little blasé about a man's death.
I can't believe they're waiting until the morning to even start looking for him.
Let's go back out and find him.
Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now? I believe they're well intentioned.
I believe that they are well intentioned, if in over their heads.
What's worse is I think that implies that you're a suspect even after we showed them all the footage. Maybe you spoke too soon. Even the nest.
The truth will get out. I'll have to pin it on somebody. I'm screwed. The truth will get out, even if they don't believe that footage. The thing's out there in the woods. There's something telling me they're not going away.
Yeah, no kidding. But it's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you.
She loves us.
We have known her for like 4 hours. No.
Nor will I. Though I have a little understanding of police work.
I was there. I filmed the whole thing, at least. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. Thanks. And it won't get to that point either. We're going to do a little investigating of our own. We got to find out more about those things. If we can get clear footage, or better yet, trap one of them. And there's no way they can blame you for what happened. Library doesn't open up for a while. But I've read every book on cryptids they have and never came across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. Her place isn't far. We should head over there now before it gets any later.
Let's do it. Sure, why not? Let's keep this nightmare going. I should check in on Tabitha. You talk to your friend's mom. I'm going to bed. Screw this, I'm out.
I might say we should try to check in with Tabitha.
Yeah. I'm curious. Oh, cool.
You might save too. Just been a little while.
Monday, town, Dukedom. I should probably check in on Tabitha.
My friend's place is on the way back and stopping by. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I knew I wouldn't want to head up those mountain roads by myself after everything that's happened tonight.
Oh, well, when you put it like that. Oh, fine. I should really head back.
Alright, fine. Let's do this. Awesome. Let's go.
I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. It's always so nice to have an extra companion. Companion. Gretchen's voice echoes in your head.
I hope she's still awake.
Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach.
There's some blood on that miner's shirt.
Stella, I think someone's watching us. Say nothing. Stella, I think someone's watching us. He turns to look. Blimpus.
Jesus.
Welcome home.
Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway.
Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight.
You look back and the figure is already gone, disappeared in the shadows of the night.
Sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. You think that was the man that was holding onto his hoodie for dear life? In the diner?
The one that was all
The other one that was all
downcast and all. We only got one other names, and I think it was Lloyd. So it might have been.
What brings you out here so late? And who is this?
How's
Forsyth.
that? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Blimpus. Is it okay if we come in?
Normally you just trust me when I tell you how to pronounce something. Has something happened recently to make you change that opinion?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Just had to hear it from his big brother.
Of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. For goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all.
Sybil.
Welcome to my little nook. This place always has the loveliest aromas. I love you,
Boy, Miss Forsyth, you sure do sound like a dog.
It's nice to finally meet you, Blimpus. I'm so sorry to hear about your murder. I thought that said murder. I'm so sorry to hear about your murder. Reet. Vivian was such a lovely soul. She's been sorely missed in the holler. Now poor Pearl Ann is gone as well. Tea is life.
Yeah, I was noticing that.
Herbs. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town.
For Sybil, your boiled peanuts. Who was that outside? You knew my mom? Did you know that my mom died? How did you know my mom died? I never met Pearl Ann. Who was that outside?
He's a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him.
You knew my mom?
Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She is such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth.
Gross. How'd you know that she died?
Oh, Pearl Ann was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of, bless her heart.
I never met Pearl Ann. You have to pass your condolences on to me. I have no feelings about the woman.
Oh, that's fair, child. But it seemed like the right thing to do.
We need your help.
Yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled.
You know about weird stuff, right?
You know about weird stuff, gestures to all of the herbs.
Unexplained stuff.
Not so sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about?
Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods.
Oh, my lord! Have you contacted the police?
Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things out there, I don't even know how to describe them.
Can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter's always had a brighter gift for nature than I.
This wasn't wildlife, Mrs. Forsyth. Here, I can show you.
Stella pulls out the card she swiped from a camera and pops it into her phone.
I wasn't about to just let the police hold on. Oh, that's your phone.
Yeah, I wasn't
Sorry.
just about to let the police hold on to this. At least not before we had a chance to make a copy.
Smooth. The cops are going to be mad when they find out you kept that. I can't believe you're withholding evidence.
I think this one.
Yeah.
Cops are going to be mad when they find out you have that.
Only if they figure. I keep doing that.
Only if they figure out I kept it on purpose. Don't worry, I can play dumb when I have it. As far as I'll know, it was an honest accident. Oh.
Where was this?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Up the mountains to the northwest.
All of us want to be Stella.
I just read.
I will gladly let one of y'all have it.
Sure, I'll do it. You are probably not the person to have the most speaking parts, and Stella is definitely the most speaking parts.
Yeah.
I'll take Stella. Up the mountain to the northwest. I'm probably not going to do country voice for her.
Within the town limits?
Yes.
I see. Is there a way you can make the video bigger and louder if you can?
I need to plug in the memory card to a computer. I can go back and get mine.
Not before this
Oh,
boiling
I got a
tea.
sweet rig. It's right in the other room. I had one of them RTX 3080s the other day. Cost me a pretty penny, but got to have my frames.
It was worth it.
Healing energies of a solid state drive.
No need. Kanika should be awake. She can lend us hours.
Kanika? Are we seeing Kanika?
You better come with Stella. I'm sure she'll be more than willing to help out a friend of hers. More than her nosy mother. Kanika, come out. Come on out. We could use a little help.
What, Mom? Oh. Hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato?
Kanika, is it me? Am I the good potato? I most certainly hope I am. I love the thought of a dog that is intelligent enough to talk but plays along with the dumb games. That just makes me
And
happy.
a stranger. What are you doing in my house? Kanika, your boiled peanuts. It's never not gonna get old. Hi, I'm Blimpus. I just watched a man die and I'm not in the mood to introduce myself. None of your business. I'm helping Stella with a video and something terrible
I think
happened.
that's what we're doing.
I was helping Stella film a video in the woods and something terrible happened. Tabitha's cousin?
Yep.
Sweetie, we were just wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us.
It's really important, Kanika.
Okay. My room's a mess, so just bring it out in here. I'll just bring it out in there.
Heads up, Kanika, this is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording.
Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead?
We can watch this without you.
You know, I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this?
Oh, is she thick? This is far beyond my ability to contribute. I'll leave the thinking to you humans.
Can you just put a Sailor Moon shirt in the game like that?
It's not Sailor Moon.
That's totally
No.
Sailor Moon.
No, it is.
That is just like,
It is straight up Sailor Moon.
there she is, Sailor
Well, I
Moon.
wonder if Sailor
Well,
Moon is
Duke-
old enough to be in the.
It is not
There's
for
no
use.
There's no way. But they literally had a Duke Blue Devil hat on Duke, who literally got.
Yeah, but it's like a public organization.
It's a
It's a private college, I guess.
yeah, it's a private. Duke is absolutely a private college.
But it's still like a college, though.
Yeah. And I'm sure they didn't, care enough, other than the character wearing that hat got fucking murdered. Holy shit. But
Sailor Moon is probably owned by Disney at this point, and they're not known for being overly litigious.
Yeah.
I make the jokes. I'm sorry either you had to see this, but Blimpus and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it.
Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt?
I'm fine, really. I'm okay.
I'm fine too. Thanks for asking. Well, I'm not fine. Remain silent.
I would just...
Yeah, I think we remain silent here.
You remain silent. Poor Duke. Poor Bo. Has anybody told him yet?
We talked to the police. I hope they told Bo, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be much of a hurry to do anything.
I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss.
I agree. Those things are still out there. More serious than a man's death. I didn't like Duke anyway. I agree. Those things are still out there, and as long as they are, there are more people in danger.
So very true, but not for the reason you think.
Oh, delightful. She knows what they are.
Or at least knows a little bit. Those things, my grandmother used to call them. Really?
Ditchlings?
No, I know how to pronounce that. I'm just... Okay. We're gonna call them ditchlings, I guess. My grandmother...
Children of the ditch!
My grandmother called them ditchlings. They're a terrible omen. A sign of great suffering and destruction to come.
Mom, come on. Whoever's doing this is serious. Stop staring Skella and Blimpus with this Tailipio crap? Tailippo crap? Man just died. Have some respect.
Kaniqua, sweetie.
You added a W because she's black.
I did. And it's the worst, and I'm the worst. Kaniqua, sweetie, let your mother talk. These creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite their grisly scene in the woods.
How can you say that? Duke is dead.
An unfortunate accident and nothing more. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate when tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see so many in one place is...
Sybil holds her silence. Jesus, Mom, they've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this.
It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful.
Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic.
I don't fucking know.
I mean... What in the Pillsbury Doughboy Sam Hill is that? We can't rule that out. Not after what we saw. Fine, let's focus on what we know. Wherever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw that nest. What were those growths?
Explore. Maybe ditchlings were here for Duke. I think I saw something living in that chicken. Kanika has a point, Stella. Don't
It
buy
was
into this
salmonella.
Stella, we're worrying too much. I think we gotta pick the keen eye option. Whatever it is, it's not good.
Yeah.
I saw something squirming around in that chicken. You need some sort of parasitic larval stage, part of their life cycle. I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something this out there, not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all this up.
Oh dear, I forgot entirely that I put...
They did have the teapot going for
I
them.
did hear it. About the tea I put on. Let me fix a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves.
I don't know. It's getting late, and I should let Blimpus get some rest. Excuse me. I ran him ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror.
I can keep going. I'm still wired. Yeah, I'm ready to pass out. It was nice meeting you, though. I don't have to leave. You don't have to leave on my account. I just want to go home. Thank God. Let this miserable night finally end. I'm tired of shit. I can keep going. I'm still wired. Yeah, I'm ready to pass out.
You don't have to leave on my account.
I wish there was a I'm good to keep going without the wired answer. This is the only let's keep going.
Yeah.
And there's a whole bunch. Oh, well, I guess there's a you don't have to leave on my account. That's what I'm voting to say.
I can stay up. This is important.
Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you call them?
Oh shit, that's me. That's right. You can go home now. Try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night online.
On the online.
She's the mom.
Let me get you some house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul.
Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Call me if you need to talk.
Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you.
Bye, Blimpus.
It's excellent. Iced or warm, even though. With the nights getting chillier, warm would probably do you best. Helps wake up the bones.
After what I saw, I don't want my bones to awaken.
Hey, there's a pug in this game. You know, sometimes pugs tell us if it's a bones or a no bones day.
I like the bones or no bones.
Be careful out there, both of you.
Sybil turns and closes the door behind her.
What an unfortunately short visit. Alrighty, let's head back home. My home, I mean. And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want.
That went well.
I should probably head back before Tabitha has a conniption. I should probably head back and check on Tabitha. Nah, I think I need some alone time. Hell yeah, sleepover. Thanks, I'm terrified of being alone tonight. Terrified of seeing Tabitha. Silently nod. Thanks. The last thing I want to do. That's the last thing I want to deal with everything after tonight is seeing Tabitha again. She scares me.
Yeah, Tabby can be pretty intimidating. Think about what that's saying, though. After what we saw, we think Tabitha is still...
I do like the idea that we're so gung-ho to see these fucking freaks of nature and, like... But Tabitha...
Yeah.
Thanks for staying, though. If I'm being honest, not being alone tonight is a weight off my chest.
It doesn't take long for Stella to fix up the guest room for you. While it's certainly smaller than its counterpart at the estate, it's far better cared for.
Oh, hell yes. This is way better. So exciting to have a guest. I can't remember the last time we've had company. Make yourself at home.
Explore, you didn't have to do all this. What do you make of all this? Who's that guy outside of Sybil's? I should probably try calling Tabitha. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Collapse on your bed.
We'll call Tabitha at the very end.
Yeah.
I do want her to know that we're, like,
Alive.
not dead.
Yeah.
Well, we have called and texted.
Or just, like, ditched.
Yeah. No, you didn't have to do all this, right?
You don't have to worry about that. I'm glad the guest room is finally getting some use.
What do you make of all of this?
Gosh, I don't even know where to begin. Those creatures are out there and Duke is dead. I know that some of the things Sybil said were a little wild, but if she is right and they are an omen, maybe we can change things and stop whatever's brought them here before it happens.
That should be a more rational explanation. Couldn't hurt to poke around town. I don't know what to think.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think yet.
That's fair. We'll have to see what tomorrow's research turns up.
Who's that guy outside of Sybil's? Ooh, keen eye. Who's that guy outside of Sybil's? I've never been snuck up on like that before.
Wayne? I haven't really gotten to know the guy. I think he works in the mine. Might be worth looking into him.
I should probably try calling Tabitha.
Right. She'd probably like to know you're not dead. Get some rest, Blimpus. I'll see you in the morning. Now I'm on the verge of passing out myself. I'm on the verge of pissing on myself. What an exciting and terrible day.
Pull out your phone and call your cousin. It rings for a moment before she picks up. Who is Tabitha?
I don't remember.
It might have been.
Rusty?
Where the hell have you been?
Explorer, I called you back. I texted you back. Do you know anyone named Name? Hang up on her. I watched a man die tonight. Hi, Tabby. I saw horrible things tonight. I want to leave. Look, I got suckered into something. It was weird. I met this girl in town and we hit it off. None of your business. Called you back as soon as I had reception.
Did you? I didn't notice.
Hang up on her. I watched a man die tonight. Hi, Tabby. I saw horrible things tonight. Look, I got suckered into something, and it was weird.
What do you guys? What
I think I watched a man die tonight is
rough.
starting a little heavy.
Yeah.
Maybe suckered into something.
Yeah, either suckered in or I met this girl in town and we hit it off.
So I met this girl in town and we wound up hitting it off. I went on this night hike to find cryptids.
So you met Stella then. That explains everything. She's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll collect you tomorrow.
From the comfort of Stella's guest bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. Though you can clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments, for now you're safe and warm. Eventually the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a relaxing week in the mountains with a new friend. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. From behind closed doors you can faintly hear the sounds of quiet sobs.
So, did we finish the prologue?
It feels like it. Even if not, I feel like this is a good
Yeah.
stopping point. I am into this. I would like to revisit it as more chapters come out.
Yeah.
I think I'm also going to try to play
Oh,
it.
this is our Halloween episode, so you only have to wait one more year to play it again.
Hopefully the next episode is out by then.
Is that supposed to be us?
No, I think that's Stella.
Maybe it's Bo.
Oh, it might be Bo.
Is it a pug?
There's absolutely a blood stain on that floor.
Yeah, this looks like previews for later on. Oh. Hello.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
That's not spooky. That is. I love
What's
this.
the worst thing that's happened in a mine shaft?
I love this animation style, where the pans and zooms are in 30 frames and the
Leaves are in.
the leaves blowing in 15, or probably like 12. I'm probably going to play this with Alexis.
This is the end of episode 1. You can purchase a key to the full game on our early access page, which currently includes the first 2 episodes.
There's another episode. I think I probably got it and just need to download it. But we will find out another time.
If you'd like to continue with this world state in episode 2, please save your game now. Monday, chapter end.
All right, that's going to be it for us.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this a lot.
Grayson was.
Except we only have to wait one more year to meet Blimpus again.
Yeah.
We will be back on Wednesday with Ian's randomizer, which is a blast.
Yep.
And on Friday with my hack of Pokemon Sapphire.
Sinking Sapphire.
Whatever.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Happy Halloween.